So we are in Catalonia in Spain with Palmagrana from Lectores Vini. And this is a wine that I will not apologize for. I know I've put a lot of Catalonian wines in here, but I've been working to get this one for a while. I've always seen it and I just thought the label was fun, which is not obviously the best reason to get it, but I've also heard really good things. So I also just wanted to test, like, does it smell and taste like the things that are on the label? So I guess we can do that now. So it's made of Tapas. It's super low ABV, 11.5%. It spent 14 days on the skins, which is, not a small amount, but it's certainly somewhere in between like the rosé and red category. You could say it's a really light red, or you could say it's a super dark rosé. I'm gonna go with light red. But yeah, so let's dive in. Color, very light as far as reds go. On the top, what are we getting? Oh, and actually, let's look at this for some context and see if we're getting any florals, strawberries, pomegranates, oranges. I think those are pomegranate seeds. So on the top, I would say it's a little bit floral. I don't know. This thing really seems like a fruit bomb to me. I think it's 2020. Yeah, so it's still quite fresh. Yeah, maybe a little floral, but nothing crazy. Honestly, it has like a little bit of like a medicinal quality, almost like a little bit like a cherry Coke on the top, but still feels very light and fresh. So let's go to the bottom. I can confidently say there's pomegranate in there, yeah. I think that it's not the first thing I get. I think I get like darker cherries and then maybe that, more like cranberries as well. I don't see any cranberries on there. Not so much on like the citrus fruit, which makes sense because it's a red wine. Very like fresh, crunchy red fruit. That's what I'm mainly getting. But let me know if you think differently. So let's try it. So it is much darker on the palate than I was initially expecting. It's the red, well, it's darker fruit now. So like I was saying, like bright red crunchy cherries before. Pomegranate's definitely still there, but now it's more like deep red cherries, a little bit like plums, and it's almost got like a little bit of a smokiness to it, or this peppery quality on the finish that I was really not getting on the nose. So it's funny, it seems initially like it's going to be like this not complex, fresh, fun glue on the nose, but on the palate, it really like takes it up a notch on the complexity, which is great, honestly, because I think it's going to make it a lot easier for pairing foods. Going with, especially what I know from this region, I love the idea of this with tapas, especially not so much like the gamba salahia stuff, but like patatas bravas with this. Yum. Anything that could be like open fire barbecued would be really good here to like match that smokiness. Honestly, cheese plates, like the whole manchego jamon thing. Yep. Go for all of that. I think it's the perfect texture for it. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. Yeah, just a fun little party looking wine in a bottle. So hope you enjoy.